Hey there folks, I'm Serious JG and welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. After two fairly lengthy videos, I'm finally in a position where we can do some real gameplay. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm just going to take a break and go walkies, but I figure I should give myself at least one gameplay video before I break the session up temporarily. So, there's a lot of action going on. Things got interesting right at the end of the anti-Hojo co-alliance with the Takeda betraying us. I'd said I was going to not reforge a new alliance, but in fact, I really don't know why I wouldn't. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just doing another alliance. I'm either going to reforge an alliance or I'm just going to kind of continue conducting myself the same way. But I already got I made an alliance with the Imago. See, this is weird to me. There's 59 months left with... Oh, they asked for that alliance. And then I asked for this alliance. And there's 23 months left of that. And then... we just made an alliance with the Nagao. So there's not a whole lot of point in making alliances with... those are the two main people that I'd want to have. These are vassals. They got truces with a bunch of clans because of the thing that just ended. We have a marriage alliance with the Azai that won't collapse until I do something. The Hojo, or the Asakura don't like us. I don't know what we could eventually do to win them over. I'd like to take them out. I would like to take them out, and that would also allow us to go after the I can't remember the name now of the clan, Hungonji, who have been our enemies for some time. But we had some stuff we needed to take care of. For example, we have nobody running some of our castles. I don't know if there's already somebody on the way. That's the kind of thing I normally take care of before ending a video. There's only the one castle with nobody in it, right? Oh, we'll have more shortly because we're going to take over this castle and we get credit, and then we don't get credit for this one. But we'll also be taking over this castle pretty soon. Matter of fact, we need to think about whether we should be marching out more guys to support over there. Nobunaga and his friends won't get back home for a little while, but so we won't have our very best units going out here if we were to attack the... This would not be our best ever unit to march out of Nagoya. We might want to just wait until our best officers get back. Lu Bu would finally get a chance to lead a unit, though. It's been a while since Lu Bu had a chance to lead a unit, but there's a reason. Kicho would not be in charge of this one. So yeah, I think I need to let my best military officers get back before I start worrying about trying to launch a major attack on the Takeda. So this city has no lord, so it really needs at least 2 officers. Nagoya has 7, eh? Well, you know, I could put Hideyoshi out here and make him be in charge. That would be interesting, actually. If he was actually the ruler of the West. If I was going to make a... that's kind of tempting. Because I've been thinking if I was going to make a province, because I'm trying to figure out this whole thing with the game telling me I can't control the castles or whatever, he would be a good guy to do it. He'd also be a fantastic general. I don't know if I want him out there, though. I would want him at a bigger city so that if war broke out, he could march out with a... like this castle here, with its incredibly high hit points and its potential for having like a shit ton of super sweet, badass soldiers, would be a great place for Hideyoshi to run things from. So, like, moving some guys out of there. Like, yeah, I guess when Nagahide gets back, we could switch them up. Maybe I want to move Hideyoshi out there. He is, where did I say? He's in Nagano. Well, I must have known where he was at some point. Nagoya Castle. Let's move both of the Kinishidas out there for now. Alright, I'll head for Totori Castle. So that was kind of a random move, but it means that he'll get over there and start fixing it up, and eventually I might switch him with Nagahide. And have Hideyoshi running this place, and then I could experiment with creating a district where this, like, just this border area is run by Hideyoshi as an AI, and like their orders would probably be just to defend themselves. I wouldn't want them trying to like move aggressively in ways that I'm not directly controlling. I just want one more officer there though, so I can't remember if I already had guys on the move over there. But somebody from Nagoya with just decent pull. You don't have very good pull, but you know, at some point we just got to put you guys to work. Maybe we'll put him in charge of the castle out there, but that won't work if Hideyoshi's there, because Hideyoshi will be the ruler of the whole region. Again, we already checked. Oh, I forgot to. I have a little trick to time these videos, but I forgot to actually, you know, do it. So I guess I'll do it now. And maybe jump ahead by like 5 minutes, thinking that maybe I'm 5 minutes in, as my best guess. Meanwhile, I got a Skype window. Alright. So we know
Ask for anything you want.
we know that the treasure does not currently include a globe, so I'm not that interested. It's winter, which is probably a good time to sell food.
Ask for anything you want.
If I wanted to sell food. Do I want to sell food? I can afford to sell that much. Yeah, winter is a good time to sell food because, you know, that's when people... That's when the lazy grasshopper or cricket or whatever it is needed his food. Which we could use to buy more guns and whatnot, but I'm wondering if we absolutely need to. Actually, we have domestic stuff that we can do for a change. You can develop, and you are... Yeah, this is one of those cities that it's just, it is what it is from when we took it over. There's a blacksmith with a landmark. Another blacksmith with a landmark. I guess I could just... Yeah, this place is full of landmarks. Blacksmith makes it more suitable thanks to storm attack. I don't know what's up with all of this. Town fair is going to be more useful, but like this is something where I would, if I was going to take the time, I would redesign it. But let's just get it done. I'm going to probably make a district at some point anyway, and AI Hideyoshi might start doing different stuff with my facilities anyway. So we got a workshop. I was probably going to go church here because I think a cargoman here and a cargoman here. I think church could. Yeah, this was going to give me the best draft possible at these locations. So you guys start building that from your units that you're currently marching home. Castle upgrades. You can build a Buddhist temple, but I'm looking for tea retreat, probably. Or no, it's probably looking for chapel. Official trade. Some really neat stuff this city would eventually be able to build. Official trader is a good one. Arsenal's better. Arsenal's been my favorite, but it might not really be as good as an official trader. And all these places with one little slot left, just in case they can eventually do something. They're currently working on a turret. I don't know who's building it, if anyone is. So they won't let me probably build anything else while that's still going on. About roads. All these cities I just took over, now I need to improve the roads. Wow, the Hojo have, well, okay, never mind. They've got some roads are really well improved and some roads are not. We can improve the sea lane here. I think I've improved the roads that are the most, well, maybe not around Saika, and certainly not, well, down here, I'm not sure what we can do about these, like this road, I don't know if it makes a difference. To Totori. Because it's the roads that are like directly on the cities that make a difference. Like this one passes right through. So it matters. This one here, it's kind of on this green mountain road. So improving those roads might not help much. So I actually don't think our road work's going to do much for us other than just the general improving transportation. That being the case, well, I think we're currently working the Imperial Court, aren't we? Maybe not. I'm trying to find somebody who's not an overseer. That's why this is something I probably had you doing. I think I assigned her to do that, but it was, then I took back the turn. So are we in diplomacy with you guys or not? We have diplomacy going with, the Gao and the whoever and the Date and Amago. So I guess we could start working on the Shimazu. Just whoever the best person is who isn't currently an overseer. And is there any tribes that are worth appeasing? These guys support us a bit. These guys support us a bit. None of these guys are going to support anybody who attacks us, so that's what's important. I don't want hostile tribes popping up and helping the Chosakabe out. Getting a little bit more help from them would be good, though. I just haven't really worked out too much what the support of tribes does for you. We could teach a trait. We got ranks we could grant. Atata Ora Ora. Is it going to cheer him up if I make him the senior manager? I'm actually kind of thinking of who's got loyalty that isn't that great but is worth keeping around. Because most of the guys who have bad loyalty, it's because they have horrible stats and I don't care about them. Because one of the things that's decreasing their loyalty is give Yoshiaki Ashikage a title. Hisahide. Does Hisahide already have a title? I like the idea of giving Hisahide a title, actually. Well, his loyalty's already really high. Ah, fuck it, leave it alone. I won't bother with it for right now. We can survey this area now. He doesn't believe we'll find anything. He's asking us to reconsider. delegate this place. Which I thought we'd already done last time, but... Wait a second. Yeah, we did. Okay. So I think we're ready to call it a turn here. Okay, I thought for a minute something gonna happen with my little countdown timer. We've done enough diplomacy on Nanbu clan to form one-year alliance. Might continue? Yeah, I'm sure you are. You don't get to just take a break, man. This is important business. So the Takeda are going to try to break this up. Hopefully... Oh, come on, don't make me start over with this. Alright, they weren't able to actually disrupt us until after we'd already taken the city. Good job, Master Miller. We don't have diplomacy on Date clan to form a 2-year alliance. Keep going, Hisahide. Just because I almost gave you a title and didn't is no reason for you to slack off. So we got the victory music going since we took over that city. Meanwhile, fucking Ujiyasu doesn't know what to do with himself. He's just so pissed. He's got to be at least happy that the Oda didn't take Odawara Castle, because that would have been silly. The Oda ruled Odawara Castle. And it fell, and we didn't get a notification because we didn't win, so I guess we can go home.
Returning.
In the meantime, oh, that guy's got a super sweet devil mask, and we're also taking on some chick. And we got more coming. Meanwhile, the Nagao are hard at work, taking over their territories too. We're basically in a big race with the Nagao to gobble up the Takeda faster than they can. So we're engaged in combat with those guys, and now they're backing off. How much food have we got left? Plenty, because we just took over a city. So we really need to consider... This place has 3,000 hit points, and it is currently their capital. We need to think about attacking it. Or at least engaging in some... oh, they have an alliance with... They have an alliance with that clan, Delicious Tacos clan. Who could march out and add a little punch to that? This unit doesn't have the best stats ever, but... they're not horrible. And it'd be kind of interesting to see this guy getting to run his own thing. So let's get him over there to help. And that might just keep things going long enough for guys like Mitsuhide and Nobunaga to get back to base. And the next big throwdown, because Kicho is going to take over that city. I kind of want to keep an eye on what the Chosakabe are up to. Are you guys not... Kicho's unit's out of supplies. Oops. Yeah. We knew that was a possibility. You guys could go beat up on this guy. Oh, it looks like the Yamago lost that city that they took on Shikoku. That didn't take very long. I think you guys had better just, No. Hold on. I was thinking about just having them go home.
Back home, everyone. Heading back.
Because part of me wants to go beat these guys up, because there's a lot of them. But I'm just going to keep drawing more Chosakabe forces out in the fight. Yeah, that's the problem with the war on two fronts. I can't watch everything at once. But Kicho should be about to take over this city. Unless this time the Matsudaira get it.
Enemy officer captured.
Okay, so Kicho did get the credit. So we want her to march to Kanbara Castle so she gets supplied. She still has 0 days worth of food, though. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Yeah, this just means her troops will slowly filter back where they belong. Please select those you wish to deploy. Those you do not employ will either be freed or executed. So it looks like none of these guys, including Alza Ryan, we did capture him, but he's not going to join us. With the Takeda clan still alive, well, I cannot serve a new master. So we'll hire this guy, and then the rest we will release. Catch and release program. Acknowledge my powers. Your power, huh? Meet again on the battlefield. So that means that Kicho's unit will disappear. Kicho, I believe, stays here. Oh, all the officers stay there. But the troops will slowly filter back where they belong. They don't stay in that city. That was something that got explained to me earlier. So now I guess I'll kind of watch this with a bird's eye view. The Chosakabe don't seem to be advancing any further along. Hideyoshi has entered this castle with 2 other officers, so it should start growing. But I think the plan is that Hideyoshi and Nagahide will eventually switch places, so that Hideyoshi will be in command of the pretty damn impressive Ishiyama Temple. And he should be able to make use of the troops that will be there, populating that place. And now this is going to be our main skirmish to watch, as the Takeda try to retreat back towards their own capital, really. Or they got a gold mine. And I just keep getting nervous about what's going on over here with the Chosakabe. Chosakabe look like they're, well, there's 7,000 of them. Oh, but they're just yeah, they're just, because we got guys on the move, so they're just keeping an eye. I wanted to die on the battlefield. Michikatsu Oda at Gujo Hachiman Castle has died. My name is Nagahide. I will work wholeheartedly for the Oda clan until I draw my last breath. So we got a, you know, not terribly spectacular officer at Nagoya Castle now. Let's leave bases far away from our main castle to their lords.
Let's begin the meeting.
What does that mean? Now, I guess Hideyoshi is important enough that I'm getting a different message. Well, whatever.
Reporting in.
Our boys come of age. Quite a few people have gathered at Niriyama Castle. I've grown stronger. Couldn't find anything interesting. Rumor has it, Yoshikata Rokaku. Okay. Who is Yoshikaka Oraku? You. No, I don't care. There are other people there who are fairly new. Your stats aren't that great. Your stats, yeah, you've been horrible for forever. Okay. I don't care about any of the guys who are pissed off enough to go out of my way to keep them. Although I'm getting to the point now where I just need officers, period. So, good idea. Looking for mines and resources there, because we got new cities that we just took over, so. A wonderful idea. Figure out who's in charge of what cities. That's interesting. You are considered the lord of the castle? Well, that's good for your loyalty. Yeah, I was thinking about. I thought I might put him in charge anyway, but Thought that would be after I'd moved Hideyoshi out. So Odawara Castle. They need to get that place repaired as quickly as possible because the Hojo are going to try to take it back. Meanwhile, this place... Yeah, Kicho ended up staying here, so... Not my intention, but you know, there's worse things you could do. Actually, because didn't I put some... Ryu Dorogon? Yeah, I moved some pretty heavy-hitting military officers up here, thinking that I would need them against the Hojo, but actually, our big fight now is with the Takeda. So I might come to second-guess that a little bit, but... we will see. Certainly, something I need to do is delegate these new bases so that they'll do their own development. Now, one of them doesn't have any officers in it, so I'll need to move people there. Ida Castle now needs people. They don't have to be the best officers ever. Your pole skills are like not that hot. Ogaki only has one person now. It's gotten a bit ridiculous. Wow, he's got a bunch of crappy officers over here. I guess one more would be good. I mean, eventually you would want to have a decent military officer over there too, but... Wow, your loyalty's in the shitter. But you're also a horrible officer, so I don't care. Maybe I should bring Raiden Meisman up there, or Toshiie might be an even better idea. Just to have decent combat, military type dude. Now, if this unit ever marched out, it would probably be Toshiie, Raiden Meisman, and well, I don't know who it would be. Not this guy, that's for sure. I'll take Toshiie over there. Let's make Niriyama Castle. So, I thought there was a guy with a loyalty that was like totally horrible in that castle already. I guess he can't be in charge. I'm not sure I understand it. Check the shop.
What are you wanting?
We gotta be keeping an eye out for that globe. Analects of Confucius, Kuan Yin, drawings of Budai. None of those are all that terribly important right now. This was going to be stables, so now it's got to be a ranch, yep. Growth in Tsunemata Castle. It's been a little while. How much attention have I been paying to this? I was probably going to do conscript then. This place is just the population's growing real slow. Someplace can get a new district going, and I guess it's where it started me off. It doesn't flash yellow, it just isn't grayed out. So this is inherited from the Hojo, so it's got kind of a weird construction to it. Well, they've got they've got 7 commercial, no wait, 4, 5, 6, 7 commercial, 1 agriculture, 1 military. Doesn't really seem like I would keep it like this if I was gonna keep doing anything with it. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to redesign this place, or just have certain cities that, you know, if there's too many to run, you just let some of the cities you pick up from the AI continue to have their weird AI ways. And eventually come back and start playing with them when you realize that you're trying to, ooh, this place already has a tea retreat. But I think I was going to build a chapel, but since no, it's a shipyard maybe. It already has a tea retreat. I could tear down the tea retreat and build a shipyard. What would that be? Because the tea retreat does stuff with the neutral officers. Maximum popularity increases. I don't think shipyards are really that useful actually. Because it only affects units from this base. It's not going to give me like a better overall. So maybe I'll just leave the tea retreat that it's got in place and not try to mess with it. This place is vacant, but it doesn't look like it'll ever be able to have a castle facility. So they might just want to build a turret. Is somebody building this turret already? I think it got stalled. Like the person was building it got into battle or something. Now I'm just kind of looking for castles that have more than that one piece of space left. This is Tsunemata, and they were growing very slowly, so actually an annex would be excellent here. They won't have an overseer for this turn, but it's because I'm building too many things at once there. It's like, wow, if I keep building all these castle improvements, I might have to think about whether I've got enough labor. This place has room for plenty of stuff, and it's not currently... Well, they've got an enclosure, they've got an annex. Could build up a higher level of Tenchu Mugo. This will take a while. There's already something being built there. They have an official trader. Good for them. Oh, this is Ishiyama, yeah. They're a pretty badass castle, actually. They got room for more. I could build a corner turret. I don't know why I can't build a battery. It requires stone wall and iron. Okay. Corner turret, attack units. Greatly increases attack power of units with muskets at this base. Excellent. I want that. I definitely want that. Yeah, a lot of castle building up going on now. Now I'm getting into the ones where I'd already built up and had left one slot for a facility and can't build a facility that I want. Which basically I just need to eventually get a turn where I can... It might be something to do off-screen, although I haven't done anything off-screen in this LP so far. But to really like figure out, do I need to reconfigure these places in order to get what I'm looking to get out of them? There's a conspiring officer who will join us. Join us. The one I was interested in, of course, is an Azai officer who won't join us because we're allies. So they don't let us. They won't really let us steal away officers from our allies. Actually, the Chosakabe have recently been the biggest pain in the butt. But by and large, the officers that are really valuable, they're going to do their best to keep them happy. And the officers that will be discontent because they're not being treated well are not that great to begin with. Although, Motochika? Motochika's unhappy. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Hold on. Motochika is unhappy with the way he's being treated by the Chosakabe. Now, the reason I sound so crazy about that is that Motochika, like, he eventually inherits the leadership of the clan. So apparently he's just not that happy with... I don't know the history, and there's some political struggle, and, like, his section of the clan isn't in charge now, and is later, or he's, like, unhappy with, like, his dad. Let's see if there's any... Oh, you are a prisoner of somebody. Let's see if there's any possibility that he would join us before I start working on this. But yeah, that would be huge to take him away from them. He's their best officer by far. His loyalty is 14, it's at +7. Honored to have been made Lord of a Castle, proud to be kin. I'd have to take him down by 3. I don't think we can do it. But, you know, if there's any chance, that would be pretty awesome. Who we got in here? Ooh, Kotaro Fuma ended up working for them? Kotaro Fuma, who should be working for the Hojo, ended up working for the Takeda. Which must have mean he got captured. Okay. So now we're going to try to take away Demon Clown Ninja of Samurai Warriors fame and weird like Japanese guitar playing head of the clan guy. So we're making a play for 2 officers. We're not that likely to get either one, but boy, they'd be big if we got them. I guess it pays to check. Nobody here is really grabbing me, filling me with excitement. This is not a bad officer, but... You end up spending, by the time you get them on your side, you spend a lot of gold on these guys. Well, I think it's going to be pretty much time to call it a video now, so... Alright, folks, I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back, we'll get another turn rolling. It looks like we're going to be going to war with the Takeda. It looks like things have calmed down a bit with the Chosakabe, although you can never tell. And, yeah, and otherwise I'm just back almost into domestic mode, although I've got Kicho, I've got Ryu Dorgan, I've got some pretty hard-hitting officers at the front line with the Hojo. The question is, do I want them to go after the Hojo, or do I want them to divert north and take advantage of the fact that Odawara Castle is now a Matsudaira-controlled bulwark between me and the Hojo? We'll see, folks, what the next few videos bring. I'm Serious JG, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.